Right around his throat. All right.
1, 2, 3, and then start streaming. Oh. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Week 2 streaming Blood Bowl match. Tim's Krumpa Boys Orcs versus Jake's Norse Ragnarokers. Let us know if you can hear us all right. Let us know if the stream's coming to you in a good way, because we are broadcasting live once again through the power of the internet. The web speaking to the mic. Good old Nathan is my co-host tonight, and we're about to narrate.
Hello. Can you hear me?
We are about to narrate this massacre. A massacre of epic proportions. We have Tim's Orcs, which are super crumpy. They have a lot of guard, a lot of block, a lot of mighty blow, and we have Jake's Norse, which are obviously blocky.
As Dakota once put it, paper bags with one hard edge.
Paper bags is one hard edge.
With one hard edge.
Oh, there they go. They have nice weather.
We are kicking.
Jake has got inducements. He is taking Horatio, the fireball wizard. That sucks.
The Horatio is only 80k versus a regular 100,
yeah.
But when he throws his fireball, it scatters like a pass that's not accurate. Inaccurate pass.
Yes, and he's also taking a giant, a frost giant. Jotunheim has come to aid the Norse brothers, even though they're not brothers. The weather is also nice from the spring weather table.
It might come into a play later.
Yes, it's max fans for both of them, which totaled around 65k gold for each side. Jake is getting the ball.
Ball scatters to the 3.
And the ball is scattering to the 3, and it's going deep in his end zone. Oh my. Not good.
Meanwhile,
Turn
for
one.
now, Jake has a smiley face on his side of the pitch.
Jake has a smiley face on this side of the pitch.
Yeah, look at sideways.
Nobody on the line has guard.
Oh yeah, he does. Ha ha ha. This formation.
Let's watch it get beaten into a frown.
Absolutely. Watch it get beat into a frown. All right, so his first block is a push.
Healthy push.
Healthy push, not a bad push.
3-die block right here.
3-die block in with the giant. Here we go, frost giant.
Did he roll bonehead?
Did you roll bonehead?
Oh shit. I'm sorry. I got a.
That's not a good sign. Yeah, roll that bonehead.
Can they hear us?
Yeah, a little. They can hear us from out here.
Oh!
That's not a good start. So his giant boneheaded. Hey, he rolled that singular block die and it came up as a skull.
Yeah.
And it was a portent, a grim portent. A grim portent.
It's really painful to watch your 350k inducement do absolutely nothing.
Oh, I hear you there, man. He's gonna do something unless Tim decides to take him out.
Unless Tim decides to take him out.
I mean, he could though.
He could is what's frustrating.
He's got so much guard. He's got so much guard
even
and
without
mighty
the
blow.
guard though, he takes up 8 spaces. He's got plenty of room to get assists.
It is a terrifying fate. So we'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. Hopefully Jake. I'm hoping that Jake gets something out of it. I don't want to see this giant make its debut the first time this league and the very first block at Boneheads and then it gets completely taken out. It would be so disappointing if that happened. So disappointing.
That's the other thing about it. Because this base is bigger, you can also get more fouls on it.
Yeah, you can.
You get a plus 11 foul.
It's a sad affairs.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ooh, my goodness.
The Bicorn is a lineman that he got with Eileen. He started off with Dauntless and Pro.
Yes, yep, you did. It's good day. Oh, you got a pow.
Rolled a pow.
Tim is over here saying anything he needs when Jake boneheaded a giant. Come on, man.
I have a strong feeling that this game is going to end up with them ignoring the ball until the other person is dead.
That happens. That's a very legitimate way to play Blood Bowl.
I've suffered that earlier today. It sucks to have no players left. But much like
This is scary, dude.
not a rat, a sinking ship, but
No, nowhere.
I think Jake is okay with his players going.
I mean, it's
The ball is safe at least.
it hurts. Yeah, the ball is safe, I guess, but like
Like Tim's not likely to throw a goblin.
it just sucks that his giant screwed up like that. Turn one, man.
Does
It's a hurt. It's a hurty.
Skull?
Oh, you got a skull.
I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right, he's using a reroll.
One die blocks is scary.
Yep,
At least they
did.
have block everywhere.
he did use a reroll. He did use a reroll.
Poor tent.
Jake is now down to 3 from his 4. Natural 4.
5, picking up on a 3.
All right, rolling to pick up that ball, that beautiful ball.
And he's got it.
Picked
That's
it
a
up.
nightmare for some coaches without any ball handling skills.
Even with ball handling skills can be nightmare. What's he doing? Oh, he's just keeping it there.
You're doing good on time. You got 40 seconds.
Oh man.
They have
Oh yeah, just so you guys know out there watching, they're gonna try to stick to 4-minute turns.
insanity.
But they're not. Oh, that you rolled on a skull. But they're not treating it as a turnover if the time runs out. It's just like a guide. All right, so he rolled another 1-die skull, man. Oh, that sucks. Because that's like tantamount to a 1. Oh man. Okay, he's stunned. He's stunned though. He's not dead.
That's still no. That's still butt.
It's still but at least he's not out of the game.
Yeah.
He can pick him up 2 turns later.
Maybe I just tagged a sneaky get foul incoming.
He could. He does have sneaky get. Jake has a sneaky get too though. So
Like, unfortunately for Jake, there's just so much guard on Tim's side. I don't see him making many 2-die blocks at all this game.
that's what the giant was there for, but he biffed it with his bonehead. And he just
Biff would have not boneheaded.
well, Biff is one of the guys that don't bonehead because he's
Yeah.
special.
Special over.
Neptune X Blaze. Yeah, the dice cam seems to be like getting fuzzy every time someone rolls.
It's got a heartbeat.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It's trying to focus. I'm not sure what's going on with it, but yeah, it does look like it has a heartbeat. That's kind of cool. This is a little cool, actually.
A little scary. I don't like my trays having hearts.
I'm not sure. That is kind of creepy, isn't it, dude? It's like beating like a heart. Wow, that's weird. That's really weird. I'm just gonna keep it that way to make. Yeah, I'm not sure why he's doing that.
I wonder if they could whack it.
I wouldn't whack that piece of equipment. That's expensive.
Not the camera, the tray.
Oh, what would whacking the tray do?
I don't know, make the camera focus?
Maybe. I guess.
Like, it's trying to focus on a stationary object, and because it's not changing it, it keeps trying to focus and unfocus. You change something, maybe that'll fix it.
Go in there, move it then, buddy.
I don't know where it is. I'm going to trip. I'm going for it.
All right, so he just did a 2-die block. He did get a POW on him with that dodge POW I saw. He's got Mighty Blow. He broke without Mighty Blow. Here comes the injury, and he's a stun boy. All right, so his Jake's players aren't.
It's pulsing the camera.
Jake's players are getting knocked down and getting stunned, but they're not being removed. So I guess that's a good. Kind of a good sign. Pulsating dice tray of doom. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Tim's getting himself set up for play.
It's not the camera. I'll come out and do it. 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right, so Tim's. It's not the camera, Nathan. Okay, so Tim's trying to set himself up to try to move, to try to push forward a little bit, but he's afraid of that giant. He should be afraid of that giant. That giant is not something to mess around with.
I'm not stupid.
All right, he's not stupid.
2-die.
He's doing a 2-die block.
Double skulls.
Oh, double skulls. What's he gonna do?
Oh yeah, he's got loner. I'm not gonna hurt him.
All right, so he's taking the double skulls because of the troll's loner. He's taking the turnover.
Bit of
for it.
luck on the side of Jake.
Yep, a little bit of luck there, but it's also probably a good decision for Tim too to just let it happen. Wasting a reroll on a loner,
Yep.
you know, is probably not what you want to do.
And that scourge line is
All right, so now it is
descending upon the Norseman.
now it is
Bonehead on
Jake's
the giant.
bonehead on the giant. Here we go.
It is not boneheaded.
It is not
bouncy.
All right, so
tray,
now
though.
his giant can do something. His giant can do something.
Blitz.
He's
I
blitzing
should
with.
have done that before, but yeah, declaring blitz.
All right, so he's
Blitzing
blitzing with
an
the
orc.
giant. 1, 2, yeah. 2. I think that's how that movement would work.
That is correct because he can't go sideways through that model that I'm pointing at. That
Right.
you can't see me pointing at.
So he. Sorry. So.
Would that be 1, 2,
Ooh.
3.
That pulsating tray is creepy.
Oh, I knew it.
What did he do? Oh, did he
He
fall over?
headbutted.
2, 3.
There you go.
Here.
All right, so now he's going for that 3-die block.
Is that?
Is this a? This is a blitzer, right? He's got white on his back. Sorry.
He's a blitzer. The guy that's getting hit.
Yes.
Yes, he's a blitzer.
All right, 3-die block.
All right, 3-die block on a blitzer.
He got?
Push.
He got a put. He's got a push.
That might be his stand firm guy.
Is that your stand firm, boy? I have Juggernaut.
He's
Oh yes.
He has Juggernaut, so he can bust through. Treat it as a push.
I don't understand.
Okay, so the giant is in 2 tackle zones. He can potentially
That's so weird.
multi-block next turn.
Yeah.
Honestly, and this might just be Nathan pessimism kicking in, I'm surprised that none of Jake's people are dead yet.
You're surprised that
Hang on,
none.
Eli, I'll get it. Hang on.
Oh, you're
There you
doing.
go. Now you can do it.
Oh, okay. I was like, what are you doing?
1-die block
here we
on
go.
your.
More 1-die blocks from Jake.
More 1-die block.
Does this say black work right here?
Yes. They say it on their base also if you ever need to.
Oh. Dirt.
And it would seem that the camera likes the new tray.
All right, there we go. Camera dice tray being fixed there. Got her going.
It was upset that they took away its focusing element.
I guess so. Technical difficulties aside, Jake is starting to make his move. Moving
Down the pitch.
The blitzers are 6 and black orcs are 5.
And backing away to safety. Very important when everyone on his team basically has 8 movement if you count the rushes.
Yeah, I mean rushes are risky though. All right, so his giant is doing some stuff, not a whole lot of
His
stuff.
giant is being a threat? Question mark. Also, what direction is his giant facing? It's important for the tackle zones.
He's facing this way.
Okay. Well, it looks like that to us, but is that the way he intends it to point? You know what I mean?
I believe he is facing straight forward.
Because turning the giant does not take a movement.
Yeah, which means he is his whole backside. He got a 1-die pow. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, so
Win this game on the back of 1-die pows.
I mean he has no choice. I mean all this guard and mighty blow. Like he's got to try. He's got to try. It sucks he's not doing anything though. But
Well, it's orc armor. You're not going to do that on a normal day.
if the viewers haven't guessed yet, Jake is definitely the underdog in this
Yeah,
team.
this-
Even with the giant,
Yes,
he's got a work cut out for him. Hardcore.
As neat a guy as Tim may be, this is definitely a David versus Goliath story.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And I can't help but root for the underdog.
He's the blitzer. Blitzer.
Jake's name just kind of disappeared, I guess.
Yes, that's a blitzer.
Tim removed him from reality. It's a ripple going backward through time
I guess so.
from the end of this game.
All right. So he's making another block. We'll see what happens. See what it is. You see what it is. All right, so he's got a push and skull. Man.
Now, how would you feel if more teams had
Okay,
access?
that was a disadvantage. That was a red dice.
Oh, that was bad.
That was a 2-die red, which means it was disadvantage, and Tim got to pick. He picked the skull. He broke his armor, and
More
he stunned him.
stuns.
Tim has been consistently stunning players.
Yeah, so
Now it is Tim's turn 2. The ball is sitting back. The
Jake
giant
is trying to squeak by without getting murdered.
Yes, I think he's trying to block. I think he's trying to block these guys in here so he can do his thing.
I can't do the R roll, but that sound. Yeah, thank you.
He was here, right? Yeah. So
Envy.
Huh?
Envy.
Why?
I can't do the roars.
You can.
No.
You didn't even try.
Roll to stand the troll up.
All right, so that troll is dumb. That troll is stupid.
He cowers in fear of his
He did a two. He got double
kind.
skulls, and then he became stupid. All right, so look at that. Oh yeah. Well, Tim's slowly pushing his way through as
the green tide.
as is expected. As is expected from this situation.
How many rerolls, if any, do you think that Tim will have expended by the end of the half?
It depends on how things come. I'm pretty sure he'll probably end up using all of it.
I think he'll end up with at least 2.
That's why
Because he's gonna
I don't think so.
He's going to have 2-die blocks everywhere.
He already rolled double skulls on his troll block.
I'm going to throw
He just didn't use a reroll on it.
Yeah, but it's okay. Double skulls.
If it was anybody else, he probably would have.
That's fair.
push.
He probably would have. I anticipate him using his rerolls. I'm pretty sure he's going to need it.
I don't think so. I think
Especially when it comes to like picking up the ball and doing stuff. All right, so you got another
that's
pal.
assuming that Jake will score,
I mean, yeah.
or he reaches the ball.
Oh, armor did not break. Here's another 2-die block.
Oh, the pain train is
Bada 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 bada
arrived.
2-die block. Tim's Orcs pushing through that bada block.
Does he have those? What's that?
We got another pow.
But he's got strength 4. No, that's right. That's right.
All right, so he's got another pow.
Broke without mighty.
Broke without mighty. Man, that armor 8+ really hurts.
It hurts. It is tissue paper.
Or at least it hurts right now.
He is casualty with mighty.
Oh no.
That is a removal.
The first casualty of the game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see what happens to that poor boy.
He is missing next game.
He is MNG. What was it?
It was a 9.
No. What was the player? Was it a lineman?
I think it was a lineman
Blitz him
Was that a lineman?
to
because that's
yeah.
Yeah,
his
okay.
runner. That's his,
All right, so it was a lineman.
yeah, because that's a runner. The red one with the ball. I think he has 2 berserkers somewhere, but the rest are linemen.
Right. All right, so Tim's blocky orky.
This is the Bicorn Jr.
Yeah, yep. He's so Tim's pushing in hard right now. He's and he broke another armor. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a KO. That's a KO. Oh, my goodness. All right, they're not looking good for the Norse, but they can pull some stuff off potentially.
Well, he has a 1 die on the giant.
Could do some stuff. 1 die, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, he doesn't.
If one of those is a big guy, he does. So it was 4, 5,
Oh,
6, 7.
if it's a big one.
What's this guy have? He's got kick. Kick.
Kick is a big deal.
And the merciless fouling begins.
Oh man, like I said, this game is going to be it's very one-sided. I feel. I mean, maybe not very, but Tim's team, the Crumple Boys, have been developed to be very united in their blocking front with all their guard.
+2. Yep.
Yep. All right, so he's beating them. That's a casualty. Let's see what happens to him.
And that is. He is dead.
He
is
died.
actually dead.
Is that your
2? Yep. Oh my God.
Is that your kick guy?
Exactly what I thought it was gonna be.
Is that your kick?
Yes, that was this kid guy.
Oh no. Oh.
Uh,
I think Jake needs to resort to his high octane plan he discussed with me earlier. Oh God.
Oh, it's only turn 2. That's 2 removals. That is an 8th. No.
I'm gonna throw 2
That's-
disadvantage with.
He's throwing a 2-die disadvantage on this giant. He's
That's a
getting
fifth of
cocky.
Jake's chain
Tim is getting
removed.
cocky there, man.
When you got block,
I'll take the push and I'll just stand for
Stand where you're at.
and then he's going to do it 2 more times.
He could. He could. If he really wants to take that giant down, man.
Because once it's down, it's like, what's it going to do?
Like stand up.
Yeah, maybe.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
Maybe. He ain't maybe going to
He
keep it
didn't.
down.
He didn't hear no bell.
You don't. No.
He didn't hear no bell.
Yeah, do that. 2-day disadvantage.
I'll take this one.
Oh, okay, there you go. All right.
Is it worth it? He can't use a Mighty Blow plus 2.
Grab the ball from me.
Yep, he didn't use a reroll because he doesn't fear orc armor breaking.
Yep. He did not use a reroll.
Turn 3.
Oh man. All right. Jake needs to do some fouling of his own. Start removing some of these orkies.
Or save his own people.
He needs to do something, otherwise he's just gonna slowly get peeled off like
the thing is,
a bad scab.
Like, he's got one fireball that's a scattered fireball. What do you do in this position?
Throw it there.
I got that, but it's gonna scatter.
It could.
No.
Throw it there. I don't know, Nathan. He's the one who picked Horatio, the bumbling idiot fireball mancer, okay?
Because it's all he could afford after the slave giant.
That's fair. It's something.
This is your one use only, right?
He's using it.
He's using his ratio.
So fireball's on him. Yep. So what is it?
D3
Is it guaranteed or is it a...
guaranteed scatter.
Okay.
All right, so he's moving.
That's a
Is it D3 or
deviation.
D6?
I think it's 3d8, isn't it?
It's
Away from everyone.
it's
D3 or D6?
it's
Hold on, let me
D3.
go check that.
D3.
So 1, 2. Okay, gotcha. So it misses everybody.
It doesn't do anything. Oh my God.
Let me check that. I think they did.
I can't say I'm sorry for a wizard failing.
But it proves that they're not as great as you thought.
They're not that great.
No, I mean I get it. What's the problem?
But yeah.
You sure deviation not scattered?
Oh man.
You deviated.
Here we go.
You rolled a d6 and a d8.
What's that?
You rolled a d6 and a d8. That's a deviation, not a scatter.
Yeah, scatter is you roll D8 3 times.
It's supposed to be a non-biased partisan.
No, this is okay.
I
So
would help you
Just
through
say
what you're
scatter or
gonna do.
deviate.
If it's scatter, that means you roll D8 3 times.
Going to random direction after moving target. Roll d6.
No, it says it right there.
Cast a spell and hold a turn before you
But yeah, they're currently reading the rules for Horatio to make sure they did it correctly.
So it does.
Okay, you did it right. Okay.
Okay, they did it right. They did it right.
Come in and
Damn, that's a useless
my
wizard.
team.
They did it right. Well, what it says is you roll a D8 for the direction, and then you roll a D3. So that's what the D6 was, is a D3, and then it goes that many squares in that direction. So he rolled 2. He rolled a 4, which was a 2, and then the deviation was diagonally upward.
That was 80k down the drain. That was pain.
Yeah, that Horatio really sucks bonkers, man. I'm telling you. Kids Bop version of that
Kids Bop.
sucks bonkers. Oh my God.
Twice and
This is so real.
This is an insane amount of unluckiness for a team that's already down on his luck facing who he's facing. That sucks, dude. Oh my God, I feel bad for Jake. I do. This is an uphill battle.
Like what are we gonna do come halftime when there are no players left on?
I don't know
Norse
if Jake,
team?
if I can guarantee you that if Jake somehow is to the point where he only has like 2 players he can put on the pitch, he's gonna concede.
Yeah, who wouldn't?
You know, it's just it's painful to have that much bad luck against a team that doesn't need you to have bad luck to still be able to have an advantage on you. You know what I
Because
mean?
like his wizard done nothing. His giant done nothing. Two
It's
out of 3 turns.
yeah. This turn 3 and 2 out of the 3 turns that giant has boneheaded.
And it'll still be at disadvantage.
That sucks, man. Oh man,
So he did a jump up block with his berserker.
that's awesome though. Jump up blitz.
No, I'm sorry. I will take the push. You have friends. Wait, if I take the block, you don't block me a second time, right?
That is correct.
Because
If you
frenzy is only on the push.
the discussion is if he pushes him or blocks him, because if he does block, he can't push again.
Yeah. So frenzy doesn't work if you roll a block result. So like a double down result, essentially. And in which case he had block, so the double down didn't do anything, which means he couldn't do his frenzy follow up.
So now he's
Probably
just
smart.
upright.
Probably smart move though. Probably smart move.
Yeah, that's fine.
Not probably. Pretty much a good smart move. All right. So I move back. Man, that giant boneheading sucks. I'm telling you.
Massively.
Anytime you want to like step away, you've had some shitty luck, like without a
Yeah.
doubt. So,
Yeah. It's some bad luck there going on his thing.
I mean,
It's kind of like a dentist thing. I just want to.
I get it, but
Get
like,
it out of the
you know,
way.
let's try not to. We still want to have fun.
So
You know what I mean? Like,
Jake is lamenting on his bad luck, deservingly so. I would also be in a
Yep,
very
Tim is being sympathetic.
I would also be in a very crotchety mood if I had this much bad luck against a team that was already so much better than my team was. If it was an even game, it'd be different, like even in the term of development. But Tim's team is a redraft team from the Barnstorming League, so his Orcs had already been developed. Jake's team was a fresh team for this league, so
That's all I got.
so dodge here, right, for a 3-up.
And
he's
Jake
dodging
is
out 3 up.
blitzing the goblin.
So he has it. He has
He
it.
has nothing better to hit.
He's got to hit something. He's got to do something. He's got to do something. Got to do something. He still.
2 die.
2 die, baby. Da da ba da beat about a 2 die block. Oh,
And you gotta
okay.
push again.
Oh my goodness, man.
Trying to keep the orcs away from his runner.
Yeah, I mean that's what he can do. Oh yeah, what can he do? I don't know if I would follow him up like that.
I think he's
but-
a frenzy boy.
Oh, is he?
Because otherwise, I don't know why he would follow.
But it's guard there, man. He still has it. Oh,
Holy
It's the best
crap!
time to roll that, right?
oh my God. What an he's fine, but still.
He's fine for now. That goblin's gonna turn back at him, say, "What you trying to do?" and stomp on his nuts.
He could, yeah, man. Oh my God. I feel so bad for Jake. I feel so bad for him. I swear to God. Tim's team does not need this kind of luck to work. You know, his team's already good enough at what he's doing.
This is the league of the Tim. If he doesn't win somehow, it's because Dakota guts him on the 8th.
Are you kidding me?
What?
He's not going to win because my rats are going to run circles around him.
Actually, you're my number one. Jake's my number one. I'm sorry, but then you are my number 2, other than me, pick to win the game.
I'm glad I can be number 3 on your list.
Like you and Jake have been in like all the leagues and haven't won yet. So it's about.
I've gotten close. Did he die? Did he have another death? Oh my God, what a bloody pitch. They should have been playing on the chaos
I'm trying to
pitch.
see him to troll up.
It's like the chaos pitch against any Sun team is guaranteed to flip over.
It's awesome though. I love the chaos pitch. For the viewers out there, the chaos pitch, essentially the first half of the game you play on the side that hasn't been augmented with chaos energy, and if anybody gets casualtied, they don't have to die, they just have to get casualtied. If anybody gets casualtied on that side of the pitch in the first half, the pitch flips over and it's like the visage of the pitch changes to have this like pulsating chaos energy, and it changes the weather and it changes people's ability to go for it, and it's awesome. It was fun. Played it against Joe and we had a blast. Ended up tying that game.
4, 5, 6. 2 die.
All right, another 2 die block from good old Timothy, Mr. Okay.
Push you.
I'm going to be a wee bit surprised, except for the slave giant.
I mean,
he has 1 die blocks anywhere.
yeah.
Here.
Setting up his catching force.
I mean, to be fair, Jake is setting up a pretty decent like area for him to move in. He can move faster than all the orcs,
Yes, well,
so his runner can.
He can, but with the way things are, it doesn't quite matter.
Oh, double pow,
Double dice, double pow.
double disappointment.
He's fine. Yep.
DBD deep beat beat beat.
Bah.
Bop.
Hey, on the backtrack.
Baby.
6.
Love it, love it, love it, love it.
So what would you do in this situation if you were Jake?
I quit.
Besides the obvious.
I would throw a conniption fit and then quit. In this situation, I would try to utilize my speed advantage over the orcs. In this case, I would be, as much as I don't want to, because he can outbash me. He can outbash me. I would try to pick off who I can pick off with the people that I can, like his goblin, or use my giant to blitz and try to hurt somebody. And then after that, I'd be dodging and moving around.
I think the only real option he has is to blitz this guy away and then turn his giant to face the outside.
Well, he can't because his giant's marked up here. He'd have to dodge with him.
Well, you got a point. But I would face the giant towards the end zone, the sideline, and hide the ball carrier in his shadow, basically.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That'd be a very good idea. I would do that. I'd do that too.
The giant has break tackle, so he could if he wasn't doing.
Oh, that's true. The giant does have break tackle. Yep.
3 die block.
All right, he's getting a 3 die block. I think he's just blocking the one guy.
Yeah.
All right, so you got it.
Let's see if Mighty Blow Plus 2 does anything.
I hope it does. He needs it. He needs it. He needs it. Don't.
And he
Needs
blitzed.
it. Yes, he did blitz. He did blitz.
8.
No,
Oh.
Mighty Blow Plus 2 worthless at the moment.
Worthless at the moment. Yeah.
Now
If he would have rolled a little bit better, just a little bit better.
Now,
But he did manage to mark a couple guys.
Yep, now he's engaging run for your life protocols.
Yes, engage, run for your life protocols. He needs to move those 2 guys, mark those 2.
You know,
move
honestly-
him down here, or move him
Yeah.
like here, and then move him
yep,
up,
screen
and
him
then,
out.
and then try to go here, and then just.
And honestly, I think Jake might be able to score, which is more than I was going to give him.
Jake, well, that's my thing. Like Jake could still score. He just needs to keep Tim's team at bay enough for him to move around
The
it.
thing is, though, that once he runs his guys through, he can easily knock down the goblet, the giant, and then chase after him.
Potentially, he might not though. He would have to dedicate a lot of dudes to be able to knock down the giant. We'll see. We'll see. They're both still at 3 rerolls. They both.
Jake stung it.
Well, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. I mean, Jake used one, but other than that.
Go for it. Go for it.
There's a.
And there's the reroll.
You using a reroll, buddy boy? Yes, he is. All right, you got it. Good job.
It sucks having to use a reroll on a rush because it's like a 2 of. It's one of the things that's supposed to work.
Yeah, well, it's the most likely to work.
Yeah. But you don't count on having to use a reroll on
You
it, is what
never.
I mean.
The one thing that I think gets people tripped up and makes them mad is when they fail rolls that they feel should be a guaranteed success.
I got that.
And it's like, bro, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing.
I was playing Michael earlier today, and I snake-eyed a snotling dodge because I didn't expect it to fail. My guys were out of position, and I got murdered.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. You just have to. That's why they tell you to go by the least consequence moves to the high consequence moves. And anytime you roll, there's a consequence just like that.
Another reroll.
He's using another reroll and he got it. Oh man, that's two.
Down to 1 on turn 3.
I know the pain of having to use multiple rerolls just to make a play happen, and that's the risk that you run when you use multiple rerolls in one turn. A lot of people don't like that mechanic,
Now
but
Tim's going to remove Jake's team.
don't say that.
No, that's what his tactic is.
Well,
he's
yeah,
going to remove his team.
He's gonna
so
try.
that
He's gonna try.
Holy
He's gonna
shit.
try.
He's going to use a reroll.
He's gonna try. Okay, so he did use a reroll there, but see what I told you, man. He's gonna end up using rerolls. The more blocks you throw, the more likely it is you're gonna fail one.
That's true.
You know, it's just the way it is. Just like dodging. The more when Tim's playing his elven teams, the more dice you throw when you dodge, the more likely you're gonna fail a 2-up.
But you're a lot less likely to fail the 2-die block.
Yeah. Well, no, it depends.
No, because it's 1 in 36, but with a reroll, it's 1 in 216.
Well, yeah, if you're using a reroll on a block. But usually, blocks can be, I don't know. Some blocks might not even be crucial. You know, usually when you're dodging out, it's usually there's a really good reason.
So here's a question for you. On the hypothetical that Jake scores, would you put the slave giant on the line of scrimmage?
Probably not.
And do you think it should count as 2 players?
The line is, I think yes. I think if you have a slave giant, it should count as 2 players for your line of scrimmage rule. Absolutely. I think that's flavorful as hell.
I feel like anyone else that he puts on that line is going to get beaten.
I would absolutely agree. If you're going to put a slave giant on the line, it should count as 2 players. Absolutely. It's big enough. I mean, come on. It takes up 4 squares. It has like a horseshoe tackle zone, for God's sakes. Why wouldn't it count as 2 players? Come on now. I mean, I know it doesn't, but it should. It should.
Does Tim use his blitz yet?
No. But everybody down to, Orcs down to 2 rerolls. Ragnarokers down to 1 reroll. It's turn 3, bottom of turn 3. Jake is trying hard to make sure that he can score. And he's going to go for it. This is where Tim fails. This is where Tim gets a 1-1, man. So what happens? See what happens. Nope, doesn't happen. But it could have. Could have happened. Tim's known for it.
Kind word to Tim, though. He does play his team very well.
Yes, he does play. He does play his bash very well. As a matter of fact, the whole reason he's playing this team right now is partly is because he wants to prove to himself that not to himself, but he's also trying to make a point that blocking is the most important thing in this game. And I would agree with him to an extent.
I almost feel like
strength and blocking are the bread and butter of this game. Like, you want to make blocks, you want to knock people down, you want to take away players. Like, that is the foundation that Blood Bowl was built off of.
another reroll because he didn't knock down the ball carrier.
All right.
Now he's found his pal.
Right.
You win that bet. He's down to 1.
I told you. I told you he'd use it, man. I told you.
So do you see any way to recover this as Jake?
It depends on where the ball is.
5. 5.
Right here.
All right. He got, what was that, 5? Oh, the
Yeah,
scatter.
Scatter.
Oh, that's not good. But I think Jake needs to try to do something.
Yeah, you need to try. Well, you got to try to do something, but what do you try?
He just needs to, I think, pick him up, dodge out, and then try to run in, and then
Throw it?
and then grab him, dodge out, and then try to pass.
Yeah.
It's very unlikely. It's very unlikely.
Guy on him.
Very unlikely, but he could still make something work.
Control.
That's what's available.
He finally got his troll up,
So unlikely passing, I
All right.
feel.
so he did. It's unlikely, but it's one way to do it, man. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Casualty.
Berserker is fine.
Oh, okay.
That's my turn.
Poor Jake.
I can't see. He's fine.
He's fine. He's fine. You can use an apothecary to bring him back in reserves if you want to.
Would you?
I don't. Probably not. He's just a lineman. Holy,
1, 2, 3.
holy crap, man!
4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the field for Jake.
Yeah, it's hurty. It's hurty.
Punching a thing to no effect.
His giant is not doing. Oh man, this is so frustrating. It's got to be so frustrating for him.
It is. That's. I suggested to Jake Griff Overwald because at least then he would have a good ball carrier.
Jake could have taken like Helmet Wolf and chainsawed people.
Helmet Wolf, I feel, would be a bit of a trap because that's.
No man,
He's going to get targeted.
He's going to, but you could take him. You could take a mercenary with chainsaw, a stunty chainsaw mercenary.
So he dodged there.
He could have.
There's no way Tim would let him use a mercenary.
All I'm gonna say is he could have had inducements that would have let him have a hell of a lot more of a chance in hurting Tim's team
Yeah.
than what he did.
Nope.
But I mean, Jake is trying stuff out for the sake of fun, and the giant is really cool, and he wanted a wizard, and the wizard he got was the only one he could afford after buying that giant. Telling you, man.
Nope.
3-die blocks are just so. Oh man, rolling like pushes and nothing for 3-die blocks is frustrating. I remember playing against lizards, and I think it was your lizard. No, it wasn't yours. It was somebody else's.
My lizards got crumped.
It was somebody else's lizards. Oh, it was Levi's. I ended up rolling like 5 3-die blocks with my black orcs.
So I piled this guy.
Turn 4, I think.
Yes, it is turn 4.
Broke.
Another break on the Norsemen.
He's stunned.
And the
He's stunned. He's hurting, man. He's hurting.
Blitz with this
He's
guy
hurting.
into your runner.
And taking out the runner.
Taking out the runner, dippily doop. Taking out the runner, pop a little boop. All right,
He's going to surf him.
he's gonna try.
He's very likely to surf him.
For 2.
Yes, he could roll double skulls though.
Push him off.
Nope, he pushed him off. Oh, fruity booty. Oh
Casualty,
my God.
number
No.
Quattro.
Yep, that was a casualty.
And he's missing next game.
Get this over.
Oh God.
I'm going to block him for 2.
All right, Jake is
Powed him.
Jake is tantrum out throwing in the towel. He's just wanting to get it over with.
Yeah,
He did break him.
I completely understand.
He didn't casualty though. He didn't casualty. Such a poor. Oh my gosh. Jake is going to be playing me right after this game. Not like right after today, but like the next
league
the
game.
next league match is against me. So at least he'll have a nice match where he's not going to be getting destroyed crump wise.
You say that, but then I was playing John, and he loves to crump with this Skaven.
Well, I mean, I'll take blocks when I can get them and when I need to make them, but I'm not going to go out of my way to block everybody I'm tagged on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm gonna. My whole thing is dancing around. So.
And if not, like you said, if not Dakota crippling him, then it's going to be you outracing
Yeah,
him.
I think Tim's definitely the favored in this league. To
It's another casualty, it
yeah,
seems.
it's another casualty.
This next game, 11 and 12.
Yeah, he's got another MNG, so he's. Ooh, oh my God!
Down to
I'm gonna have to buy Jake a beer after
5.
this. I'm gonna have to buy him a fizzy drink.
Like I fully expected this to happen, but I did not think it was going to happen this quickly.
I felt like Oh, that was double down. But he was blocked. I felt like this.
All
like,
the orcs on
like Tim was
Tim's team
going.
have
Tim was
block.
going to have the advantage with blocking, but I still felt like Jake was going to be able to do something.
No.
But when you have this
Armor
kind
8 is so atrocious.
I mean, it's not horror. Like, okay, I've played a lot of Armor 8 teams,
I have too.
and I don't get nearly. I've only been crumped this bad like one time.
Tim once removed 17 of 16 of my players. That means everyone went off the pitch at least once, except for Biscuit, and then came back to be sent off again.
Well, part of your team's also really bad. Like Snotlings.
No.
They're really easy to remove.
Fine, but they, like, not even counting them.
That's different. That's different. I mean,
you still got to roll a 9.
I mean, having like strength 3 players that are still like you still have to dedicate resources to block. You know what I mean?
Blitzing with the slave giant into the orc,
He needs to do something.
and he actually knocks him down this time.
Let's see if this Mighty Blow 2
Does anything.
does anything for him. He could come back, man. Jakey came back to win.
He is broken
does.
with Mighty Blow +2.
He does break with Mighty Blow +2.
And he just knocked out.
He did knock out an orc. Good job. That's good. All right, so
Whoa.
Giant's done some work.
Done something.
It did something. Yeah. Okay. It did something.
Four Norsemen on the pitch.
Listen, man, don't rub it in.
No, I was like, is that a Norseman?
Yeah. Yes. That's a goblin. No, it's a Norseman. No, it's dead.
Just wait a few seconds, we'll find out.
Whatever it is, it's dead. I don't know. I think that might be a goblin. I'm not sure. I remember the goblin being over there. No, the goblin's down here. Never mind. That's
Oh, so it is a Norseman.
yeah, it's a Norseman. Oh boy. All
He
right.
does not dodge out.
He does not dodge. He falls on his bootete. and
He's
then
eating the fall down.
He's eating the turf.
So turn 5?
It is now turn 48.
Let me check real quick.
It's turn 5.
I think I heard him say turn 6.
I'm pretty sure it's turn 5. You can ask him. You can ask him. Ask him.
What was that movement?
Metro.
Ooh, man.
Right, because his tackles, he doesn't have tackles behind him.
If I were, yep, you're 100% correct.
It's my turn 6.
It's Tim's turn 6. So
All right, bottom of turn 6.
I was receiving. Yeah, or I kicked. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's end of 6.
All right. Gotcha. Wow, must have missed a turn in our amazement of how bad things are. Well, to be fair, I think there were some... Jake's turns are probably taking super quick because he doesn't have very many people to activate.
6, 7.
So, it is bottom of turn 6 right now. 0-0, rerolls 1-1. We'll see what happens.
And
And here it comes.
who do you think Tim is going to try and score with?
I don't know.
That orc that's in the backfield?
Probably.
Onto the big guy. So that's
4,
5,
5,
6,
6.
8.
Yep.
9.
So he's
Now-
got two die blocks
Two
on
die
it.
blocking the giant,
You don't have block, right?
and he pows it down.
Down.
All right, so he does pow him. Giant goes on his boot.
Armor 10, right?
Armor 11.
Armor 11.
11?
Armor 11.
No, but that is nice.
He's
Yeah.
just going to foul it now with the goblin with a plus.
He should.
Something.
I
or other.
mean, if he wants to get rid of him, he should follow him. Absolutely.
Like, look how big it is. He's got extra space for it.
He definitely needs to follow him.
Needs is a strong word.
Definitely needs to follow him. Well, he should. He's gonna.
I
He's
think-
setting it up. He's setting up that orc pile.
I think it's more like when is the other? What else will he have an opportunity to follow the slave giant?
Damn it. Okay, bounces.
Bounces.
feel-
Oh, so he didn't pick up the ball.
So, and he's down to 0 rerolls.
And he reroll. I told you he'd use all of them, bro.
Yeah, you called it.
Down the middle.
Told you what.
8 spaces.
I feel that if Tim doesn't score at this point, it's because he can't pick up the ball.
Probably not.
Bounces to the 1.
All right, so the ball ended up going mid-pitch.
You can score.
And this could give Jake the necessary luck.
Making a safe play picking it up.
Look at that. And it,
I'm going to pick him up.
First things first.
Picking up the giant, so it's tackle zones.
yep, picking up the giant. What? Wait.
This is turn 7.
Picks up.
What way is he facing?
And it's turn 7.
I think he has. Which way can he?
He can face any of the cardinal directions,
Any direction.
but turning doesn't take extra movement.
Oh, it's okay. It's just for the blocking. So I'll just do it.
He can pick up any way he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jump up.
But facing for the giant does matter, which is why we wanted to clarify.
Get him.
He jumped up and he's 2-die disadvantage blocking the troll.
Okay, you're just. Oh, you didn't need to roll to jump up then.
Yeah, jumping up doesn't require rolling if you're just moving.
Yeah, just get up and
Yep.
dodge out.
All right, so he's dodging out. He does have a reroll, so he can do this. He can do this.
This could work.
Got it.
And
He
it
got it.
did.
He got it. He got it. He got it.
Here, right there. So 4.
Oh, well, nope. Jump.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Get it, man. Get the score. Get the
Run.
score. Get the score. Oh,
Reroll.
use a reroll. Use
Last
that reroll.
reroll.
Use that reroll, buddy boy. He got it. Oh. This is the comeback touchdown.
Comeback's a strong word.
Do
but
it, buddy.
it
No,
would be an
he
up-
can get away. No one can get him now.
It can because they're all movement 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So
Oh, yeah, somebody. Yeah, I guess somebody. He needs to try to go for it.
Yep.
He needs to try to do it. He needs to go. He needs to go, man. You can get it, buddy. Oh my God! What a Jesus.
it's fine.
So he's fine. So he can still jump up
If the
and pick
ball
it.
bounces forward, he could still get it.
Yeah. Go it.
To the 8.
Yes. That's
Best
perfect. That's
for-
perfect. That's
Roll a
perfect.
chance. Okay, I'm gonna throw a 2-die block.
Can he pick up the ball is the
Oh
question.
my God. He can do it. I have faith in him. I have faith in his ability. Oh my God. Leave him alone.
He is just stunned.
He's stunned. Oh, it's such a pain, man, to see this. He's gonna have to go for it. He's gonna have to go for it.
Oh, you're on rerolls too, aren't you?
Yep, everyone's 0-0, man. It's risky bisky at this point. So
Okay, so I'm gonna block with the black work.
Oh, me reroll.
Tim is trying to.
Oh, no.
You wanna stay where you're at?
Tim is trying to
Give me a
keep him from
12
scoring.
here.
He's fine. This giant.
6.
He's making it hard. He needs
Yeah,
to go for it.
Tim
Go
has
for it.
2 turns left to score, so
Go for it. Well,
it's likely to be 0-0 at the half.
yeah. The biggest thing is if Jake can still. Oh, he's go for it. He's going for it there. All right, so
And
he's
he made
good.
the go for it.
All right, so that just made things super difficult for Jake.
That
That
is-
really sucks, man. That failed go for it,
There's
man.
now a 5 up, 4 up, 3 up to score for Jake.
It's a 5 up. No, it's a
Four
it's a
up.
4 up, 4 up, 3
3
up, and then he
Yeah,
can
because he
score.
has jump up.
But he can do it, man. 2 4 ups and a 3 up. It's
Yeah,
possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
It's possible. Come on, man. It's possible. It's possible.
Holding off the Norse.
He can do it. He can do it.
Okay, I'm gonna foul with.
Fouling the giant. With
It was a-
plus
it was a smart-
5.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Nope.
Still can't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that 11 armor. That 11 armor, man, is good.
Yeah. It's a tree.
Yeah.
Only bigger.
He's a bigger tree.
Go for it.
He's going for it again. But I mean, anywhere he goes, is not going to be a good thing.
6.
He made the rush with a 6.
Yeah. But where else is he
Rushing
going to go
again.
for it? I mean, it still ain't going to do
And
nothing.
he failed the second one.
And he does not have.
Doesn't matter too much at this point,
Yeah.
but also because he didn't move that that orc didn't blitz,
You got one play to make, right?
so he can't make it forward.
No, he's not going to score. But he is going to try to blitz with his giant.
It'd be a 2-die, wouldn't it be?
It would be a 2-die on the goblin because 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, if you kill the goblin, you can't
So-
throw, I guess.
He would have a 2-die on the goblin.
Yeah, I'm going to.
And
This is
then the
turn.
blitz.
This is turn 8. The last turn of the half, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen.
6. So 2 up. Woo.
Don't
Catch.
Barely made it.
You go, I'll get him. You go and roll the.
2 dice on the goblin. And he has dodge.
He's got dodge. That's poop.
And now the miracle play.
All right, here we go. This is what he needs. He needs a 4 up.
4
4 up.
Got it.
Nope.
All right, that's a straight one.
Bounce it.
All right, that's it. That's
That is the half.
so Jake cannot go.
3. And he's fine. That was your turn 8, right?
Yep, turn 8. All right, so now it's Tim's turn 8.
3. What's it? 3.
All right, so all Tim really needs to do is block. Not much else for him to really. He can't score. He can't do anything.
I think this might go
Other
on
than
record
block.
though as the quickest Blood Bowl in Acropolis history.
Yeah, they got through the first half in less
Half
than
an hour?
Less than an hour.
best.
Another casualty.
D16.
Another casualty.
Fucking dead.
He is dead.
And he died. Oh my God.
Dead.
Son of a this is the you know how Tim was talking about Dakota getting all of the crump SPP and
Yeah.
all of the crazy gifting, and now Tim's getting fed that milk, that Blood Bowl milk. He needs some milk. SPP milk.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm gonna block him for 2.
Because he's definitely milking this freaking game, man. I'm telling you.
Put me down where I are. Doesn't really matter.
That is a block.
And let's see if they can break slave giant.
He's been trying to
armor.
hurt this giant. Oh, can't hurt him. Can't hurt him. Giant of stone, man. He's great. He's gonna foul him.
Is a plus.
He gonna foul him. He's tried
6.
fouling this giant a few times and he hasn't rolled any doubles yet.
With a
So
plus 6.
here we go. +6. He needs to just get a 6 on 2 dice,
4,
and he
5.
still can't. Nope.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. It breaks him.
11 does it.
Oh wait, I thought you said it was +6. Not
Casualty disc trash.
oh, 6 + 6 is 12. I'm stupid. Never mind. I'm dumb. All right.
I'm gonna pick up the ball, declare a pass.
So he's who you pass?
Got it.
Getting that passing
He's just
SPP.
getting that pass in SPP.
Failed it.
He failed. He failed that animosity.
Half.
All right, that is the end of
That
the
is
first.
the end of the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen,
The Norse receive.
the Norse.
And the one guy that Jake managed to remove is back in.
How many players are in?
Set up.
Oh boy. Oh my God. Going into turn 9. Dumb. Going into turn 9
I really thought you were gonna score.
/ turn 1. Oh man. For all intents and purposes, he should have scored, man. He should have. He should have scored. But that failed one, dude. That'll do it.
He would have still blitzed that guy. There was.
He could have, but it might not have knocked him down. Could have pushed him. You know. So
Frankly, there are more Norsemen than I thought there were, so that's something.
there's more than you thought.
I thought there was only.
There's 5.
I thought there was going to be 3.
There's 5.
I thought there was going to be 3 in the giant.
Holy moly, derriere. Nathan over here being
And
nihilistic over here.
Jake giving Tim
Back to.
removals. He's purposely placed those there.
I think he's like, I need this over with. Just
Yeah.
do it. Just go. All right, guys. So we have
I can't blame him though.
started second half. Everybody's back to their max rerolls. Crumpa Boys at 3. Ragnarokers at 4. Valhalla is filled with many weeping Norse right now.
Yep.
The
With
rainbow.
Tales of the Green Tide.
The rainbow bridge is marked with the stain of green skin.
The thing, the Orcs armor wasn't painted red.
Man, that's sure.
It turned that way after a number of games of play.
That's true. I do want to get a little shout out. Both of these teams that are being played right now are fully converted. They're not box teams from GW. Tim's orc team he made out of orcs from Sigmar, and
That's still GW.
I mean, but it's not like a Blood Bowl
Yeah, it
team.
was Kit Bash though.
Yeah, they're converted. Jake's Ragnarokers. I'm not sure what models he used to make the team,
I think they were Chaos Warriors.
but
of
they
some kind.
look awesome. And his big old Yeti over there, which is being used as a giant right now, which actually probably fits it better. Yep. So both teams here are completely converted Kit Bash teams.
That is
So-
brilliant coaching.
This coaches.
So shout out to that. They're both fully painted too. So awesome.
Yeah, a reroll for Jake.
Good job. Jake's got 5 rerolls.
Well, he has an extra reroll for the half.
He's gonna need it.
7.
Well, for the drive.
To this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never been able to bring myself to paint stuff. It's way too much work.
Bounce it again.
You need to.
So, where'd
So
the ball
I marked down as 4+1 because of his special kickoff reroll.
Yeah.
All right, turn 1.
Turn 1 for the Crumpa Boys.
Or turn 9, as the rest of us.
And once again, a shout out to, I think, Kyle for joining the league and saving me for an 8th game against Tim.
Yeah. And shout out to Adam Sauve for joining the league, saving me a game against Brad.
We appreciate your existence,
Yes,
and we hope you have fun in the league.
indeed. Shout out to the new players in this league. Got a bunch of new players. We got Mama G,
Hey, Ma.
got Brian, got Adam, got
And broken another Norseman and another casualty.
Dude, I am upset. This is
Yeah.
insanity. He's not getting these casualties because of Mighty Blow. He's getting them because he's just been
And he
rolling
is
good.
niggled.
He's just been, and that's missing next game too. You know how many people he's
He's
gonna be
going
missing
to
on
have like 6 journeymen.
You know how many people he's gonna be missing for our game? It's gonna be ridiculous. I feel bad.
Do you think that this is worse than the Nurgle versus Vampire game that Jake had versus Jake EE?
I don't know. I didn't watch that game, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this is worse because I'm not sure how that game went.
Well, Jake EE got Jake down to 2 players because he was able to concede without penalty.
Oh well, then
But
that
was by the end of the game.
I would say that game was probably worse then because getting to that point, we'll see how this game ends.
The thing is, the vampires remove themselves.
We'll see how this game ends. Vampires are a horrible team. They need to redo their rules
Block the troll.
and fix
Getting
them.
that troll some SVP.
Okay, 3 guys.
It's one thing to make a gimmicky team that has a very specific function. It's another thing to make
Double
them
pow.
make them in a way that makes it not fun to play them. Because the whole point of the game is to have fun.
Maybe below. He's fine. Roll the 4.
All right, it's fine. Oh man, all you viewers out there, what do you think
Thank
of
you
this?
for being here.
What do you think of this mess? What do you think? Holy moly, this is a sad situation. Sad situation.
Pick up the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, he's picking up the ball. with
Tim's
his-
favorite time of the day.
Favorite.
And he picked it up.
He did with a 4 up, with a 4. Didn't need a 4, but he picked it up. Needed a 3.
6. Follow this guy.
All right, he's
And,
fouling. Oh, wow.
fouling.
You know what's funny is I don't think Jake is.
The guy-
Jake has not been able to foul at all this game.
Now,
He's done.
I
But
don't.
that was doubles, wasn't it?
Now, do you pick up your guys if you're Jake?
Probably not.
There we go. That's return. No, hang on. I'm sorry. Let me throw 1 die over here. Yep.
Let him do it.
Block. Go. That's
Goku fight. You ever played Blood Bowl through the NAF website?
him.
No.
The client.
Wait,
So funny.
Is that through Blood Bowl 2?
It's Fumble.
No, I have not played Fumble. I looked at it for the information. Holy crap, he's doing something.
Well, it's pretty much just like Blood Bowl. It's just in a like 8-bit format.
No, I figured that, but it seemed like a lot of work to set up, so I only ever used it for the roster information.
Yeah, I mean it'd be awesome if they're doing Blood Bowl 2020 now, but
Nope. I'm going to use a reroll.
He's using his brilliant coaching reroll,
all right.
and he's failed anyway.
Oh, poor guy. Poor
He's
guy.
broken because of armor 8 being hell and knocked out. He now has 4 people on the pitch, 3 of which are Norsemen,
Holy moly.
one of which might be a horse ancestry.
Oh man.
And the walk down the pitch begins.
Call it?
I mean, you can if you want to, but
Well, I mean, like, you're going to stall.
no, I'm not going to stall.
Wow.
I'm not going to stall. I'm going to score.
All right, Tim's being a gentleman, saying he's not going to stall. We'll see if that's a real
Is
thing.
it being a gentleman if it just means that you get more chances to score?
Well, I mean, it is Jake's call if he wants to concede. But at this point, if he concedes, it's going to be very penalizing for him.
You are correct, but will it though? Like, he doesn't have anyone that's 3 skills to lose. His fan factor's only at 2.
I mean, it's up to him. He's not going to get. It's up to him.
The only thing he'd really lose is the money because he didn't get any touchdowns.
I don't know. I'd be in such a dejected state that I probably wouldn't continue playing either.
I agree.
Because you're not having fun at that point. All you're doing is waiting for your opponent to do whatever they're doing. You're just
And I want to thank you again for being kind when I was being salty in our preliminary game.
all right. So he used a reroll, I believe. Oh, you're welcome.
He did something with the Norsemen.
You're welcome. We're all playing this to have fun, and this right here is a perfect example of how this game can be very frustrating.
Picked up.
It can be super frustrating for people, but you have to go into it just trying to have fun. That's why Jake picked the giant, because he wanted to try the giant. He thought the giant was cool, and to be fair, that giant has been in the game, hasn't been knocked
Well,
out.
armor 11 is hard to remove without claw.
Yeah.
Assuming you want to reroll. Bro.
Oh, he broke it.
How do you break? That was it. 7.
3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All right, he's moving in. Just go for it, buddy. in terms of Blood Bowl, this would not be considered a stall because he would have had to roll dice to get to the end
because
zone.
in 2020 Blood Bowl is stalling is defined as anything where you could score but don't if you don't have to roll dice.
Yes. So in this case, he's not stalling because he would have to
The
roll dice.
only
to
one
make that.
thing in the entirety of Blood Bowl actually cares about stalling, the throwing a rock on the knuckle table,
Yeah.
and that's like
It's like
very unlikely.
it's 1 in 16 chance it'll happen. So.
Well, it's 1 in 16. You have to roll the knuckle table first, and then even when it does happen, it's a 5-up.
Yeah.
So they wanted to pretend they cared about stalling.
They wanted to pretend that they gave a crap that stalling existed. That's funny.
Blitzing into the giant.
He's trying to do his thing. Dude, so many casualties. So
How's the giant?
and I think he had a couple guys die, I
If
think.
you could stand firm.
Two deaths. Jake?
He's had at least 3.
3? Okay.
So push like this.
And this giant was boneheaded, so it has no tackle zone. And when you have no tackle zone, you have no skills.
No
so
skills, yep.
He could not stand firm.
Could not stand firm or anything.
Did he roll for the giant's armor?
5, 6.
I think he did and he failed.
You're just going to foul it then. Plus 4.
Plus 4.
I think he's here.
Yeah, plus 4.
So plus 4.
He needs to get a 7.
Nope.
Unreadable dice.
Right, it's 5. No, that's 9. Okay, that's my turn.
Turn 3.
All right, this is they're on turn 3. I keep forgetting the turn marker.
Well, they're going so quickly.
Yeah. Not 912. All right, turn 12.
So Jake is doing something.
Got it.
He dodged out.
Or sorry,
1, 2, 3.
He's going to go pester the orcs.
it's turn 11, not 12. I think.
2 go for it.
He's rushing
Got it.
You
to
got it.
tag the ball carrier.
You got it.
He did get it.
Right on the edge. This goes away.
And that's, he's got one more guy.
Actually, pick this guy.
I would have blitzed him.
Well, he couldn't reach. You got there with 2 rushes.
Oh,
Pick him.
you could have.
Actually, Giant will pick himself up. And
The giant has to roll bonehead.
He's got to take out that gobbo. That.
The
All right,
giant will
the giant gets to do a
2,
thing.
3, 4, 5, 6. The giant will barely 2-die block the goblin. And once again, just a push.
I will.
Oh man, it is 2-die block though, so very likely you'll get a push on a 2-die block.
Now here's a question: if it was both down, would you take it?
Facing this.
Everything?
If I was Jake in this situation, yes, because that's probably his only chance to remove somebody.
Yeah, I mean, you're not gonna try to make a comeback from that. So, turn 12, right? I think it's turn 12. Turn 12, babies. Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is what you call a slobber knocker.
I have a love of ties, so I feel like what would be just glorious is if he rolled quad skulls on this, and Jake managed to throw the ball down the pitch, so we didn't have enough time to get it back.
If Jake could have gotten that score, he could have like potentially got it to a tie and made it to where like, he didn't
Maybe,
score.
yeah. Well, maybe. It's still only turned 12.
Yeah.
Broken.
Almighty. He's just stunned.
Stunned lad.
Yeah. Against this team, Armor 8 would be horrible to be for sure.
Yeah.
I'm going to.
I like your confidence, Eli, but do you have an answer for?
I do. I have a Claw Mighty Blow blitzer and a Horns blitzer and a Dauntless gutter runner.
Woo!
With,
So if you can get through there, then yes.
Yeah, so I have answers I can do to fight this team. It's just I wouldn't I wouldn't do it unless I had to.
You're gonna have to.
5, 6, 7. I'm
Oh,
blocking
trust
for
me.
2.
Yep.
What's up, buddy? How you doing? How you doing,
Another
Adam?
pow on
We
the
have a new
giant.
player over here. His name's Adam. He's watching this murder fest, this blood pit of despair.
This despair pit.
He's fine.
Jake is getting absolutely massacred.
And Tim is stalling. Not stalling. He's risking.
Yeah, it's the whole tackle box. Yep, that's that is slave giant inducement. They take up
Breaks it.
4 squares and they have like a horseshoe tackle zone.
Is stunned the giant.
Yeah, they actually take up the 4 squares. It's a special inducement that Jake is trying to make use of that
And he
hasn't
scored with the orc number something.
hasn't done much on the first 3 turns. 2 out of the 3 turns at
So
Boneheaded.
how many
do
Norsemen
anything.
do you think we're going to see? I think we're going to see 4 Norsemen and a giant.
We're gonna see 5 Norsemen and a giant. We're gonna see 5. Give it a shot.
No, I said it first. See if you die.
So we scored. So it's turn 13, right? Because Tim just scored. Should be third 13. All right, so we got one. See, 1, 2, 3. What?
3.
I think the rest of his guys
4.
are 4. Nope, he only has 4.
Yeah, 4 Norsemen.
I think 4 is all he can have.
Left.
Yeah. Oh man. Drosty's like, Tim finally revealing the villain that he is. Listen, Drosty, we already knew what kind of villain he was.
Before, he was just hampered by armor 8.
We already know.
Well, I'm not saying.
Because Tim likes to stall.
Oh, gotcha.
And now this is a team that stalls well.
Yeah.
Well, not that he stalled this game. I'm just saying it suits him. He's not going to die.
No.
He can just push his way slowly down the field.
I'll tell you what, though, if Jake had the opportunity to develop his team more, one of the biggest disadvantages that we had here, even with Jake getting a slave giant and having that horrible wizard as inducements, Tim was able to develop his team meticulously for the Bash game previously to redrafting them into this league, and Jake's team was a very fresh team.
Maybe.
And I mean, there's no maybe about
that's not what I was
it.
gonna say. I was like, maybe if Jake had a bunch of guard, he could have done something.
Well, my point is, if Jake would have had the same amount of development on his team,
That's the thing, though. There's only so much you can build up Norsemen. There's still strength. There's still armor 8 meat bags.
absolutely. Their biggest weakness is at the fact that they are armor 8, so they're easier to remove. But I think he would have stood a better chance having more, because I don't think he had any Ulthwerners, or did he?
No.
He didn't have any Ulthwerners, which are very important to the team functioning
Cheering
well.
fans.
Oh, they got cheering fans.
Tim got a knuckle roll.
Oh yeah, like he needed it.
He's gotten us 8. I think that is
What is 8?
8.
6.
Let me see the book there.
8. Knuckle roll.
Iron Man? No, that's 4.
No. 8 is.
Is that knife?
8 is. Blessed
Oh, one of his
statue
players gets
number.
pro.
On your team
Oh, okay.
is available
There you
to
go.
play during the drive, and that does not have loner.
Blessed statue of Nuffle, y'all.
I feel like that's a metaphor for this game
It's usually
for Tim.
So I rolled this guy.
Yeah. He's definitely. He was definitely blessed this game.
You don't think it's implied that it's random? It literally
I'm gonna tell you right now, impartial as I am, Tim is gonna have a reckoning at some point in this league. I'm telling you.
Whose hand, though?
I don't know.
You can want it to happen, but somebody has to physically be able to do it.
I think the team most likely to be able to bust him up is Dakota's or Brad's team.
It's gonna be.
Dakota's team is made to crump, like they're made to hurt a little bit, not a little bit, but a lot, with some good ball handling. And then Brad's team is roughly in the same shape as Tim's team when it comes to mighty blow, or when it comes to guard and block. You know,
He did it without Mighty Blow, so he gets to do it in the injury.
finally he gets something.
And he's just stunned.
Whatever, man. The one time he gets an injury with his giant, and it's just a stun. Poo poo. That's all I gotta say is poo poo. All right, he's moving in. Moving
up.
in for the ball.
Got it.
Got it.
Here we go. 6. Ooh, man. This is rough. This is rough. Scruffy McGruff.
Like, and once again, as much as I like pessimist, I'm just wanting. I want through sheer willpower usher into reality a tie.
Yeah, that'd be good. He's using a reroll.
What do you do?
I think he was dodging him out.
Ah,
He was dodging that boy out, bringing him back.
Alright. 5.
Bringing him back.
so I think at this point that Jake is just trying to prevent him from getting a second score. Like,
Well,
putting up,
I mean, Tim's
putting up the good fight, as it were.
Tim is not going to get 6 league points out of this match unless he can score 3 touchdowns.
He's gonna get 4.
Huh?
He's gonna get 4 league points.
He's gonna
5.
No, he's going to get 5 because he has 3 casualties. If Jake doesn't score, he's going to get that one, and he's going to get 3 for winning.
I like that thing you did last time, where if you were beneath 6 players and didn't concede, you got a point.
Yeah.
Like, it didn't really do anything because it was the win record that mattered, but it made you feel a little better.
Yeah.
Like, you need an incentive to keep playing.
Well, league points were ties last season. Technically, in the Blood Bowl season, league points are supposed to determine your standing.
Yeah, but the way we were doing it was just the wins.
It's not supposed to be your record. But yeah, league points determine ties in the standings, which could matter if you were like neck and neck with somebody to make it to the playoffs.
It could matter,
you know.
But I feel that in this league, at the very least, if you're going to be in the playoffs, it's usually by a wide margin. Like, it's usually.
Well, it's usually like a group of like 4 or 5 that make it by like without a doubt, and then like
Tim, Dakota, Brad, Jakey, maybe.
He's fine.
All I'm gonna say is I've made it to every single playoff in the leagues in all the leagues I've played. Damn it.
Yes.
I've got sneaky get so
I just think you're hampered by rat armor. I think if you were playing orcs, you could have this.
Nah, I like my rats. They move. I like to move it. I like to move it.
Move it.
Oh, all right. So he stunned. He stunned the big boy.
What?
Don't mess with the wires. Messing up the connection.
6.
Oh, the pain. Oh, the hurt. Tim's massacring this buddy, Bert. Poor guy. Oh, man. So I heard your biscuit almost got killed today.
Oh, I was livid.
You were livid, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, man. At least he didn't die.
At least he didn't die. He's jacked at niggles too. My team value went down 300,000 gold.
Oh, well, yeah, because he's missing next game. But
Well,
at least
like,
it's one less game you got to worry about him getting targeted.
well, the next game is against Mama G, so I don't think she was going to try and hurt him. And it's like, when you get casualty, you have a 1 in 6 chance of getting, when you get not injured, it's 1 in 6 chance of casualty. And it's like, why him? Why that guy have 1 in 6? I had 10 other people get casualty. Fine.
Well, you saved him. He's not dead.
Barely.
But he's definitely niggled, so the next time he gets hurt is going to be a +1 or +2 to the injury. So, or to the casualty roll, I believe.
Yeah. Troll is moving.
Here we go. Troll is moving like a troll.
Does this qualify as a game of cat and mouse?
No, this qualifies as the game of poor innocent child and raging psychopath. That's what this qualifies as. See that kid? He just wants to take his ball and go home, and then this predator of a person just trying to find him and take him. Oh man. But overall, this game is it definitely showcases what can happen when you have a very wide margin in team value, for sure. Even when you played Blood Bowl in the game, like if you had a team that was a lot, like I think it was 300 or 400,000 more than the team that you're playing against, and Jim and Bob will actually make a comment saying, "I don't even know why they're on the pitch today. This is like ridiculous."
Yeah, inducements only do so much.
Yeah, well, they, like I was saying earlier, inducements aren't there to completely even the playing field. They're there to help, but nothing is as good as a well-developed team.
I don't know about that because I had 470 team value above Michael.
In the case of a wide margin like this,
This margin is less than the margin that I had with Michael, and Michael still nearly killed me.
well, I mean that's fair, but at the same time, like there's some things that happened with Jake that wasn't good for him, like his giant boneheading 2 turns, failing rolls,
Didn't get to
like that.
Another bonehead.
Oh my gosh.
And like
And boneheading like that sucks.
and he never used multiple block, which is something he could have done.
Oh yeah, he probably should have used multiple block a few times.
One of those 3-die blocks, though.
Maybe he forgot. He might have forgot. Giant's a new thing for him. All I'm gonna say is, if I ever have, if I'm ever that high of a disadvantage in inducements or in team value, I'll probably take a giant.
That's insanity.
A giant with Skaven? Come on, man. You're going to be scared of my movement, or you're going to be scared that big guy's going to destroy you.
Hey, it's something, I guess.
It's going to be a double threat. You're either going to worry about that thing hurting you,
Double threat.
or you're going to worry about me dancing around you. It's perfect.
I see a Hail Mary pass coming.
Clear pass.
There, do it. Do the Hail Mary. Oh, my
Dodge out.
God. He failed to
Re-rolling
dodge
it.
out.
Made it.
Yeah, baby. La, 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 booty, doo.
6. Right?
He's making a pass. He's making a
Three.
pass.
Go for it. Worth it? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think so.
Doesn't worth it.
So
It'll be a 6 no matter what.
It'll be a long bomb no matter what.
9.
It'll be a long bomb no matter what.
Well, no, it could be a long pass, but either way, it's a 6.
Yeah.
Nathan knows this by heart. I don't know what this. What's 9 squares, Nathan?
Long
It's a
pass.
Long pass, -2.
Long
I
pass.
just had a knuckle table on my.
Oh, gotcha. You need to get the app. It's fantastic. Nathan, what's 9 squares?
It's a long pass, -2.
Long pass?
Yeah.
Either way, it's a 6, right?
Yeah.
Either way, it's a
Long
6.
pass is -2.
Either way.
Well, now it's a -3 though. So wildly inaccurate's more likely.
Why is it -3? Is it sunny?
Well. It's going to be a 6-up either way, but because it's -3 for a long bomb, where he was, it was a long bomb, and it would have made a wildly inaccurate more likely.
Ah.
-2.
So
6 up.
that's where it mattered.
Holy crap!
3 up, cat.
Alright, 3 up kick.
He does have a reroll. He does have a reroll. Let him get it. Oh,
The Bicorn Jr. gets an SPP.
Everybody? Yep. Do you want to move those guys?
Rocket Chick Jake blasting off.
problem is he's gonna get freaking pasted because he's got his guys over there.
We can dream.
Yeah. All we can hope for is he doesn't roll it. His block isn't good. That's all we can hope for.
Quad skulls.
Ask
Sorry,
him,
Tim.
Ask Tim how many rerolls he has. I think he hasn't used any.
I don't think Tim has used any rerolls. He hasn't had to.
Yeah. Lucky. See, this half he's not needing to. Oh, ask him what turn it is. I forgot to change that.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Goodness gracious. I'm pretty sure it's turn 14, but I'm not sure.
And then the blitz.
Oh, man.
Oh, it's
Turn 7.
turn 7. His turn 7.
That's 14?
No.
I mean, whatever that is. 15.
Turn-
I'm gonna blitz him.
Turn 15. Sorry.
Hang on. Whatever. I'm blitzing the ball here.
It's turn 7 in the second half, which is turn 15.
3-die block.
Da-ba-da-ba-dee-ba-da, three-da-ba-da.
Blue. Pow. Even.
We'll follow.
It's fine.
Cannot break this guy. Bounce the ball.
He does get the ball away from him though, which kind of sucks.
That guy has jump up.
He does, but still,
Jake could still score.
Okay.
if he doesn't catch it, all right.
It's -1. 5 might actually do it.
What's his agility?
5 will do it for either of those guys.
I think it's 4.
It's a 4-up. If it's 4-up, then it's -1 is 5, which means they would get it. Yeah. If their agility is 4-up, if it's a 5-up, then it wouldn't be.
Agility 4.
Okay, so he does catch it, which is the worst possible situation for Jake to be. He almost had it. Oh my God, he almost scored
He
2
almost-
times. 2 times.
Well, calling this almost was a little.
Okay. I'm
But
gonna
he was
call.
in
I'm
the
gonna call
proximity.
it. I'm gonna call it as a high potential to score.
Nope.
If it wasn't for the fact that
Block.
he
Him for 2.
was close.
He was
All right?
closer than I expected him to get.
Let him have it. Let him have the close. Let him have the close, man.
I'll block him for 2.
All right, more blocks.
See, those would have been useful.
Take what I can get.
That was 4 non-pows in a row.
All right, I think he re-rolled that.
No, he just has enough guys to do it.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Broken.
Okay, he broke him. Woody.
Just stunned.
Just stunned. Oh my lord.
6, 7, the 3 die with the troll.
Oh my lord. All right, so he's good. 3 die. Yay. Oh wow, that was close to him being a turnover. Not that it would matter much.
He's fine.
4, 5, 6. Yep, he's fine. But I mean, I was telling Jake this too, man. You could end up being in a game where he just doesn't roll high enough to hurt your guys, You know, he could.
Possible.
Dude, I've played games against armor 8 where I literally could not break a single armor in that entire game. I'd knock him down, I'd pow him, but I could not break armor.
Tim's setting up the orc train so he can do a pass handoff to score in his last turn.
What a hero! He's still not going to get. Oh, this is turn 16, isn't it?
Nah, it's 15.
No, because Tim received this half. So if it was turn 15 last turn, then it'd be his last turn this turn. Oh my God!
And there's Vance.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He is just fine.
He's fine though. He's fine.
All right, that's my turn. All right.
Well,
Going to stand him up, declare blitz.
Okay, on who?
You can't reach anyone.
You have to
It
go.
would have to go. Well,
Yeah.
so it'd be,
I don't know what your movement is.
it's 6. So
6 movement on a giant, slightly faster than an ogre.
5, 6, it would be a go forth group blitz.
Okay.
Yep.
Declared on the goblin.
all right.
He's trying to murder a sneaky get.
So, see if he even gets a. Yep. Go for it. Got it.
All right, so he got it. He got it. Dun 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 dun.
Out him.
He did pow him.
9. Starts at 9 a.m.
Registration thing.
Here we go. Here we go.
8:45.
Goodness.
Yeah, armor
He does
broken without
break-
mighty blow.
Without mighty
Hey,
blow.
tell him to. Okay.
That breaks without my blow.
Without mighty, yep.
Breaks without mighty blow.
And that's an
got a
actual
casualty.
casualty.
Good job.
Once again, the giant not doing anything.
But on someone that doesn't
All right.
need the doesn't do
Yeah.
anything with SPP.
Yep.
See if happen. See what? I think he was fine. He rolled a 7.
I think so.
No, 7's missed next game.
Well, whatever it wasn't an injury.
Actually, dauntless.
Yeah,
So-
7's missed next game, I believe.
I need a 2 up.
I think 1 through 6 is fine.
Got it.
The bicorn, 1 die blocking,
La da da.
Push.
and pushes him.
Ooh yeah. Ugh.
Follow.
The bicorn. The sly corn.
So,
Yo, he was here.
We should call him the tricorn because he's been trying a lot.
Yeah.
3,
He's alive still. That's something.
Yeah. Oh man, what a sad turn of events this was. A slobber knocker of a game, man.
I think it's
8.
This
turn
game,
16, last turn.
this turn, this turn, this turn, this
guy.
turn.
Blitzing the bicorn.
Last turn of the half, ladies and gentlemen.
Pow him.
I'm going to be honest. I did not
He's fine.
have much faith that this game would be
I'm gonna declare a handoff.
Even.
would be take this short of a time to play.
This is a 3 up. There's no
You
animosity.
didn't think it would take this short, or you did think it would be this short?
No, I didn't think it would take this short amount of time.
I
I didn't think so. I thought it'd take a long time. I figured these guys would be deliberating their moves, making sure they were making the best possible move because of how stacked things were, you know.
Yeah, I'm not surprised, but you're right. I didn't think it would be this quick.
Yeah, I did not think this game would be this quick.
3, 4, 5, 6.
It's funny because I had a time
Passing it?
I had a time frame for myself because I had to be out of here by 9. But dang, man.
And you're gonna meet your time with spare.
Yeah, I guess so. Well, I set a time for myself so I could go home and get ready for bed, but I mean,
Animosity, so 2 up.
it's not a hard time.
He passes animosity, throwing it,
He's
Re-rolling?
re-rolling, bada bada bing. Okay,
and it's
failed.
inaccurate. It could still land on him.
Yeah.
8.
If it does land on him,
8, 4,
it doesn't cause a turnover.
5.
8. That's raining. 4, 5. Those are
All right, so he doesn't catch it. That's a turnover.
my turn 8.
Turn 16 for the Norseman.
Giant.
He's going to declare blitz. I will give Jake credit. He has the moxie. He hasn't given up. He
played the
hasn't
whole game?
He hasn't conceded. Played the whole game. He had his giant that he was having fun with.
I will loner reroll it.
He's going to use his last reroll to loner it.
So I gotta get a 4 up.
Needs a 4 up.
Did he reroll? Nope.
All right, he doesn't get it. He-
Giant falls down.
and on the very last thing.
deeply.
No, he doesn't.
And that will probably be the quickest game of this league. I hope some of you enjoyed it.
Yes. So, Tim won 1-0.
It's just like I'm.
The Orc game
I don't think.
has proving their
This looks
crumpiness.
like what the league
The
is gonna
green tide marches
be. I
on.
don't think I'm going to be in the next one.
Yeah,
Next.
it's
Well, I mean, you've had
it's
some-
it's very it's
Well, Murray, it's not just that.
oh
I
man,
like the horns for me because
it's crazy. It's crazy. But thanks for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this
Fair, you
this
told me you
slaughter.
were following this game, so
And
that's why I followed.
that is that. Orcs versus Ragnarokers. Orcs win 1-0.
And have a good until next time.
I get you.
Till next time.
It's just how the